this video, I will show you how to make a 36-inch base cabinet. I will also generate a cut list, add pricing, add it to my catalog, and then finally I will cut out a sinkhole using the shape editor. I'm going to resize this room, it's too big for me, maybe 100. Jump real quick to the west wall, which is the left wall here. Zoom in, new element, position 0 0 always. If you notice, you can also see it right here. Right, so my height for this is the first panel, which is the left panel. Want is to be 3/4 thick, and the height is 34.5. I'm leaving that 1.5 for the countertop. The depth is going to be 23.25. I've already done my calculations. Okay, so I'm going to go quickly to the shape editor, and this is the fun part. Select, make a notch. I want this notch to come down 4 inches because that's our toe kick. And then this one here, I'm going to change the direction 4 inches as well, and you can zoom in nice to see it. I want this angle to go 90, and I already made my really nice notch right there. I'm going to go to the 3D so you can actually see what I just done. Alright, I want to call this left panel, so right there, make a copy and call this right panel. There you go. And then make the back. I'm not gonna worry about the width at this point, just have to make sure it's position 0 0 0 and it's aligned with the tops. And we'll bring this one in, stretch it down. So far so good. I want to make the bottom, which is going to be 18.5 deep, so I'm going to make sure it's 18.5 deep if my calculation is correct. Now notice I have a default thickness, so every time I bring in a new element you will see that it's 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to continue and bring this in. Sorry, what did I do? I think I made a copy. Let me just work with this one. 18.5, and I'm going to bring it in, and you can see it's a nice fit. Now I want to continue naming my parts because remember I will be generating a cut list. So this is the back, this is the bottom, now I need to make a toe kick, and I'm not gonna keep bringing in new elements. I can use the same parts, just make copies and rename them. So I'm gonna copy this. I want it 3D because I'm going to rotate it. That's gonna be, and rotate that. You can rotate here, or you can select and go here as well. Rotate, same thing, x-axis, because I want it to flip. There you go. Alright, and I want to align it with this one, with the fronts, and pull it down. Okay, that's my toe kick. Alright, then so I will give it a name right away. then I'm gonna copy this bottom and use it. So, and this time I want to align that with the fronts and then pull it all the way to the back. It will stop, pull down. So it's supposed to be 4 inches from the ground, so that's not correct. Let's fix that. Okay, and that means we got to pull our toe kick a little bit up. See if it's locked, so we don't want that. Unlock it. There you go. So it's looking nice. Alright, so this is the whole thing here. Now remember, I did name this as the bottom, so I'll call it bottom toe kick, so I will know what it is. And this is the actual bottom of the box. You can name these things the way you want. I don't know how you make your cabinets. That's up to you. Alright, so let's make the stretchers and nailers. I'm gonna continue using copy and paste on 3D. Let's call it stretchers. And I want to align it with the top. There you go. And I make a copy, align this in the fronts. See how nice it's coming. And then make a copy of that. Nailers, but I need to flip it. So I'm gonna rotate 45 degrees twice on the x-axis. 1, 2. Then I can move it all the way up and move it all the way. See, I turn on the transparency so I can see through. There you go. Make a copy of that. One on down. Alright, so at this moment I'm actually done with the framework of the box, but one thing is remaining. I need to group the whole thing, because right now as it is, if I move any part, it's going to fall apart. You see that? Control Z. So what I'm gonna do, I can either hold my shift key, select all, or control A to select all. So I'm gonna group that. Now I can stretch it to whatever size I want, as you can see. Now remember, we're making a 36 inch, so I want that to be exactly 36, and lock it. There you go. So now we need to make the doors. These doors are going to be 17.5 in wide. I will leave that ½ inch allowance from the countertop. So new element, I want this to be 17.5 and I want it to be 30 high. That's my first door. I can put a handle if I want to. Let me go to objects, handles. Let's choose any type of handle here. Just for this project, we'll pick this one here. And I like to name my part, so let's call it handle. Okay. Oh, by the way, let's go back a little bit here and name these parts. These were nailers, right? Now let's deal with this handle first. So I need to come in really nice here, and you just make one door, make another copy. Let's use that. Now how do you center it? Very easy. Select that at the center, and then depending on how far you want it out, that's up to you. Center it again since I moved it. Alright. Now remember, this is a door. Actually, I call it right door. But I need to group this handle and the door so it doesn't just fall apart. So I'll group it and then give it a name. Well, I can just leave it like that, but that's the first doors. I don't need to go through the same thing with the second door. Just make a copy, and I don't have to rotate. I can use this guy right here, flip, and there you go. So now let's look at the structure. So I need to name this left door. I want to be consistent with my naming, so let me ungroup that and then group it again. Call it right door. Now I need to group these doors so they're together, and I'll call them doors. I will show you that in the structure. Now we need to bring in the door, so just pull. Oops, sorry, I did not group that. Okay, there you go. So I need to bring that, and I can go to the plan view to see what's going on. Zoom in really nice. Alright, and I can just bring it down. Now, how do you center it? Very easy. First of all, I want this door to be 4 inches from the ground. Right now it's touching the ground, so I want it to be 4 inches, so it will align with the toe kick, and then I will align it center like that. And if you look carefully, it's perfectly aligned. Right, that door. Now let's go to one more thing. We need countertop. New element on the ground. I want that to be 25 inches deep. We're making it 36, and remember the thickness countertop is 1.5. There you go. So now we do have a countertop, and the base cabinet is done. We need to go to structure.